Hello, this is Miss Jackson. Here is the page 124, Lesson 9, Extra Practice. For this one, we're looking at 3 different word problems and how to solve those. The biggest tip that I have for word problems is to draw a model of what you know from the problem. And what you know is typed out in words, in black words on a white background. That's what I mean when I say in black and white. So problem 3 here at the top. Teresa's soccer team fills up 6 water coolers before the game. I can stop right there and draw what I know. I know there are 6 water coolers. I'm going to make a strip diagram with 6 sections. To get 6 sections on a strip diagram, you must draw a long skinny rectangle and draw 5 vertical lines. Each water cooler holds 9 liters of water. Each has a very specific meaning. It is an important word in math. It means every single one. So this one has 9 liters, this one, this one, this one, this one, and the last one. How many liters of water do they fill? Okay, what we're trying to find here and what's missing is our total. To find our total, we can do a variety of things. We can multiply 6 times 9 equals something, and if you know your 9 facts or your 6 facts, you can find that answer. We have not really looked at the 9 or 6 facts yet, so we're going to look at solving this a little bit of a different way, and I'm going to show you 2 methods here. The first is through the distributive property of multiplication. We can take this 6 and break it down into a 5 and a 1. From there, we can multiply 9 by the 5 and 9 by the 1 and add those parts together because 5 plus 1 is 6. So let's do 5 times 9. Well, we can count by 5 9 times. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 5 times 9 is 45. We're going to add that to 1 times 9. 1 times 9 is 9. We can add those 2 totals together. 45 plus 9 is equal to 54. So the answer here would be 54. If you're not comfortable with that, another method would be to simply skip count by 9s. And I like skip counting by 9s because 9 is 1 away from 10. So at some point we could use that understanding and add 10, take 1 away. Add 10, take 1 away. And I'll try to demonstrate that here. 9 plus, we have 9, and then we're going to add 9 more. That's 18. Most kids know that. From here, we can add 9 more, which would be 27. 27 plus 9. Maybe that's a little tricky. What you can do is add 10, which is 37. Take 1 away. That's 36. Add 10, 46. Take 1 away, 45. Add 10, 55. Take 1 away, 54. Or you can straight try to count by 9s. There are a variety of strategies to use to solve a times 9 problem. A third one would be doing 6 times 10, because 9 is really close to 10, is 60. Oh, I don't know what that's doing. Okay. And then take 1 6 away, because I didn't need 10 sixes. I needed 9 sixes. That would give us 54 also. So there's a variety of ways to solve times 9 problems until we get those memorized. And even after we memorize them, shockingly, people forget these facts over time. And so it's nice to have a selection of strategies to choose from to solve problems that we have forgotten. Okay, I'm going to erase all of this to clear some space off for the next problem. Okay, well, that didn't delete, did it? Try again, Miss Jackson. Success. Okay, problem 4. Dwight purchased 48 kilograms of fertilizer for his vegetable garden. I'm going to make a little picture already. He needs 6 kilograms of fertilizer for each bed of vegetables. How many beds of vegetables can he fertilize? So let's write down some things we know. We know that he has a total of 48 kilograms. He's going to break these into groups of 6 because that's what each bed of vegetables takes. To find the answer, we are going to count by 6s until we get to 48. So this is 6. A second bed of 6 kilograms would bring us to 12 total kilograms. Another 6 is 18. Another 6 is 24. Another 6 is 30. 36. 42. And 48. We can go through after that and count how many 6s, how many beds of 6 kilograms of fertilizer we created. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he can create 8 beds of vegetables, and he can fertilize 8 beds of vegetables. Now, this could have been solved pretty quickly if you know your math facts. You take your total, 48, divided by 6 equals something. Flip that into multiplication. Something times 6 equals 48. We all know and love 6 times 8 is 48. That's how I learned it as a kid. That's one that we learned pretty quickly. So the answer would be 8. As we learn our 6 and 8 facts, that will come a lot quicker to us. We may not have to draw out the big math model, but until then, it helps to draw a picture. And let me delete that. For the last problem, problem 5, Nancy bakes 7 cakes for the school bake sale. Each cake requires 5 milliliters of oil. How many milliliters of oil does she use? Let's once again draw a model of what we know. I know that there are 7 cakes. I'm going to create a strip diagram to break that into 7 sections, 1 for each cake. I'm going to draw 6 vertical lines. That should give me 7 sections, 1 for each cake. Each cake requires 5 milliliters of oil, so I'm going to make a note of that on the strip diagram. Each means every single one. What I need to know is how much total oil did she need. To solve this problem, I'm going to look at how many groups I have, which is 7. I'm multiplying that by a value of 5, and I'm going to see what my total is. I love when I have 5 as a factor because I can just count the other number 5 with a value of 5. So I can count 5 7 times, I guess is what I should say. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. All right, so she will use 35 milliliters of oil to bake all 7 cakes. That is it for this extra practice. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Measurement is kind of our focus right now, but we're kind of spinning that into word problems of all sorts of operations. There is no real trick to solve a word problem because they're all different. And because, at least when we get to STAR, the state of Texas is going to know the tricks that are most popular, and they are going to try to find the word problems that do not fit that trick. So the only real advice I can give that holds true every time is to draw a model of what you know. And what you know is what is typed in words on the paper. It's not, I made a cake once and I remember doing this, and or I've eaten 7 cakes and I remember this. It's not what you think. It's not what you think you figured out. The model needs to start first with absolutely for sure the facts of what you know about the word problem. And those are the ones that are typed out for us in black on white paper, which is why I say they're the things that we find in black and white on the paper. Okay, that's it for this. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Word problems will be emphasized throughout the school year in every module that we go through. Thank you.